At the beginning of 2021, when I just started building PLANETech, I sat at my desk and decided to draw our planet. This was during COVID's biggest wave and just after I had my first son. This is not what I drew. It's actually much worse, as you can see, but I hope you get a point. If you look close enough, you can see cars, roads, wind farms, waste, crops, forests, and many other things. When I looked at this, I understood our planet is so complex, I might need to try and split it into 4 main systems. So I looked at the built environment, the first system, and that's where we live. The buildings, the infrastructure, including energy, water, and mobility. Second system, materials, and that's the things that we make from production to consumers, to waste, and all the way back. The third system, and that's land use, how we impact our land with food systems. And the last one, nature, forest, oceans, biodiversity, and the things that we need to revive. This 4-system platform was all set in my mind and on paper. Taking 6 months later, together with the great team of PLANETech, we came up with the Climate Challenge Map, a 20 challenges approach to tackle climate change. This taxonomy actually served us for many of the things that we've done so far, including this very conference. All of the startups, all of the sessions, all of the things that you see here today are according to this idea that was just drawn in my desk. And I think this is what's great about PLANETech. We come up with an idea, and we decide to make it happen, and we make it very fast. We've done it over the last 18 months from the day that we were founded until today, with workshops, conferences like this, challenges, competitions, and other activities that all of them were directed towards promoting the ClimateTech ecosystem. Our biggest project so far is PLANETech World 2022, and that's the first ClimateTech conference in Israel. And I'd like to thank you for celebrating with us this important milestone. One of the biggest things that we've done together with the Israel Innovation Authority is to publish the second global report about climate tech, the first one of its kind to map out a country ecosystem. Thank you. So this was a year ago. 2 weeks later, the Prime Minister of Israel announced that Israel will become the climate innovation nation. 2 months ago, the Israeli government approved a 3 billion shekels national climate tech program with targets and goals based on this report. Over the last few months, we've been training European countries, 6 of them, to write their own country-based reports. 6 days ago, we've published an update for this report with data that actually even surprised us. Let's have a look. We've mapped 700 climate tech startups. This is a big jump from last year. We also saw that last year was a record year in terms of new startups established. 1 out of 7 new startups in Israel are in climate tech. These 700 startups have raised last year $2.5 billion in funding. This is a record in investments. And let's take a closer look at this. Let's see this massive growth from 2018 to 2021 of 340%. This is not just impressive by itself, this is actually 2.6 times faster than global climate tech investment. So if climate tech is booming globally, in Israel it's exploding. I'd like you to have a look on this first half year of 2022. Nearly $1.5 billion were invested in Israeli climate tech. This means that for every $1 invested in high tech in Israel, 15 cents were invested in climate tech. This is 50% higher than previous year, and actually now this is larger than the global average of 14 cents for every $1 invested. But I'd like to speak now about today and about the reality that we are all facing. Our time is up, and many people are saying that this is our last chance to save our planet, but the reality is that we're in trouble, and we should know this. Now the question is whether or not we're going to be in big trouble, and that's up to us in a way. It's similar to trying to get to your train and run very, very fast, but the train already left the station. So you can decide to just give up and sit down, or you can try to run as fast as you can or find another way to get to your next train. So even if you're late to your destination, even if we're in trouble, at least we're not in big trouble. So what's my suggestion to us, to the tech ecosystem? My suggestion is to go 100% climate tech. We're hearing a lot, net zero in 2050, we're hearing a lot, 100% renewable. But we should go 100% climate tech. Some of you here are 20%, some of you are 50 or 70. But going 100% climate tech means that all of your time and resources and experience will be directed towards this goal. Now, there's two reasons to do this. The first one is a business reason. If you have any business understanding, you understand that this is the biggest business opportunity today. And if you just ignore it, you make a bad business decision. The second reason is more important. It's the question that all of us will be asked by our children in 10 years. And that's, what have you done to prevent climate change and build and ensure a future for us? Now, I hope for all of us we'll have a good answer for this. My suggestion is to go 100% climate tech. I'd like to thank PLANETech's partners, the Israel Innovation Institute, Dr. Jonathan Menuchin, Doron Meller, for your amazing support from day one and even before, and Consensus Business Group, Vincent Merav, and of course, Shani Zanesco, that has been there partnering with us and doing an amazing job. Absolutely, they deserve it. Also like to thank the Israel Innovation Authority for believing in us from day one, writing the report with us, partnering here, that delegation. I mean, this is amazing. Dror, Hanan, all the team, thank you so much. Also want to welcome two new partners to PLANETech, the Ministry of Environmental Protection and Ministry of Foreign Affairs, that are becoming now official PLANETech partners. That's exciting. I want to take a moment to thank all the 44 partners of PLANETech World 2022. A few months ago, we had nothing. You believed in us. You gave us your trust. And we've managed to build this amazing thing thanks to you. Thank you. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much. Also, to all of the startups, exhibiting startups, and those who don't exhibit, you are actually the beating heart of the ecosystem. You make the technologies happen. You're the thing. Okay, we're just here to support you. I also would like to thank the Gorilla production team and Ziv Chova from the Institute for producing this amazing event from scratch. That's amazing. Lastly, I'd like to thank the PLANETech team. These 4 people are building the magic of PLANETech. Tamar Mois, Gal Sharon, Deborah Kreis, Aviva Polisar. Thank you for dreaming with me. Thank you for being part of this. You're the best. So just to conclude, we spoke about going 100% climate tech. There's no better day than today to decide that you're going 100% climate tech. This is just a matter of a decision. So in this stage, PLANETech World 2022, the first climate tech conference, please take the decision for future generations and for yourselves. Thank you.